So Nigerian singer Cynthia Morgan, aka Madrina, has swiftly clapped back at Peter of the P Square pop group, who mentioned her name in his recent social media rant amidst his family's ongoing legal woes. Peter, also known as Mr. P, took to Instagram on June 4th, 2025, to accuse his brothers Paul Okoye, Rude Boy, and former manager Jude Okoye of betrayal, manipulation, and theft. The Afropop star vented his frustration, referencing past disputes within the family and adding fuel to the fire of an already complicated legacy. He wrote, "Exactly what I was talking about. Their publicist doing everything for me to look like a liar. I am not Meidi or Cynthia Morgan. I am Peter Okoye, the one and only, the rock, Okute of the Okoyes. The truth shall surely prevail. Una thief, abi una no thief. Family doesn't steal from family." He uses those hashtags. Peter's comment didn't sit well with Cynthia Morgan, who famously had a bitter fallout with Jude Okoye under his Not Sound Entertainment label. In a response via her Instagram story, the German Jew singer said, "I have a mixed feeling about my name being mentioned, my name popping up like this. I am not a weak person. Certain family members made it look so. You at Peter P Square included, until you found out that they were doing to you too. They were doing it to you too. Nami listened to Nasha," she said. Cynthia's statement implied that Peter was not just a bystander in the mishandling of her career, but a participant, or at least silent in the face of it. Her response has stirred reactions online, with many revisiting her years-old allegation in the new light, and agreeing with her. We would see some of those comments, but first off, let me get Gary's take on this particular matter. What do you make of this particular story, though?
the P Square canodromes, or it has been over the years, it's beginning to bring a dent on their career. They had an amazing career. When we were very young, looking up to them, singing their songs, and now having these issues, maybe because of royalties and the likes, which should have not been good. Then again, there's something that they always say: when something bad is happening, in my language, they say that, and you are there, you did not say anything, either you are sitting on the fence, that means you are part of it. It's just like, either if you don't say yes or no, you quiet. Your silence means that you are firm to that particular thing. So if they are doing something, and it's no good, you have to say it was no. Maybe because then it was not the person
affecting him,
affecting him, and it's not your family member, then it was okay. But now that's happening. If at all it's happening, and not doing. But you dragging the other, maybe let's say victims,
like the victims,
and painting them as if they are weak. That okay, I'm not like, it's not like, it's not like when somebody, maybe the person beats you, another person want to fight, and say, I'm not that person. No, me, I will be. Why you? Maybe that person decided to let go or something. Why are you painting, dragging that person into your family? You settle, don't call. You don't need to mention him. You might say, I'm not like the other people. That would be better. But don't be mentioning the name. It's not nice. So at least it's not nice. But I'm just saying that this whole P Square, because it has been coming up, it's becoming a recurring decimal. It's not good for the image at all. If they understand the legacy, the things that it's bringing is denting their image. And some of the Gen Z that are coming will not even know how they were. That they want to be pioneers of the Afrobeat. But as they are fighting like this, before you know, the regards and all that, the way they will not be, the way they have been venerated and heralded, it's not be.
It's not be as it should be, because they've really had
all these
back and forth
quagmire stuff.
Now, on that part where he mentioned their names, now he was sitting on the fence. Do you think we do that as humans generally? Now, take for instance, you're walking on the road, you see somebody harassing somebody. What do you do? Now, I've seen contents like, I've seen people or even police officers harass people, and you see others just sit and look. They cannot do anything until it happens to them. Some people just sit and see an injustice done to somebody, meted on somebody. They don't do anything because it doesn't affect them. What's your take on that particular one? People not doing things because it doesn't affect them, and when it affects them, they start crying foul.
Most times it's always natural. Like the way people do some of these things, they are just natural. They feel like you just decide to let me mind my business. You know, that minding of your business, let me mind my business. Because sometimes, even when you decide to try to put your effort, at the end of the day, the person might say, I
send you.
I send you. Maybe you see a guy that's harassing a girl, you don't know that, okay, maybe they are boyfriend and girl. You now come and try to, before you know the girl, what's your business? And my boyfriend, you see. So that thing now might not help to encourage you next time. You should decide you want to be a bystander in situation. But although it's not always nice to be that, to always be bystander in situation when you know that this thing is not right. What is not right is not right. See, this is not right. Right, the person is your boss, or this thing is not right. There was a video, just like you said, a viral video that I watched. A lecturer came into the hall and then sent someone in, go ask what's the name, and send the person in. The resident did not say anything, and it was like, why did people not say anything? That's injustice. Did not ask. Maybe some people were scared because of the position. But if all the this thing, yes, why will you send it when the person, you did not state what he did? But nobody will decide to say. So that's how the oppression is always coming. Even we, the Nigerians, our politicians, they will just oppress us to a hand because we cannot come together. Maybe they bring in tribes and all that to oppress us. You cannot say, okay, it doesn't concern me until when it's now
it touches us
personally. It's now it. So it's always stuff like that.
Now, imagine that this was the case for Peter. Like he was on the fence because, okay, just like you said, if he had gone to talk with her, she'd be like, I didn't know your brothers, can't you do anything? What do you think he would have done in that case?
In that situation, that's why I don't know. You know, sometimes it's tough because you might not even know the situation that he was in. Maybe he might have also talked to his brother that, why you were treating this hand? They will say, well, are you the one that's scouter, or are you the hand? Why are you the hand? So he might have done that, and maybe he didn't want any issue of them, because there are some people that you want to talk to. Maybe your boss is oppressing someone, you want to, and you feel that the thing is going to dent on you back. You just decide to just let it slide. Not that you did not make any effort to do it. Maybe Cynthia Morgan from Yase was expecting that you might do it to be public, like that. You were fighting, you were fighting your sibling. Maybe he tried, but maybe it did not work, or did not put in. So that's what I feel there, because I was not there. But I know that such situations, I've been in such situations before.
Oh wow! Let us know how that was.
In such a situation,
when was that? How was that, and how did it happen?
Okay, it was in school. Okay. There was a girl that's a close friend. He had this sexual harassment from a lecturer. So the lecturer is very fierce and tough. So then I didn't want to have any issue with the lecturer, and the girl told me that I'm not trying to do anything about it. That I should know that one day the thing can affect me personally. And few years later, I had a relative that was admitted to that department, and that same lecturer that I did not. You see, that same lecturer that I did not fight decided to harass her.
Wow. So what did you not do about it at that point?
I'm out of school now then, so there's nothing. So I remember now that anything is always good for you to fight it. Don't sit on the fence.
Because nobody knows who it
will be
the next minute.
It will be the next minute.
Wow.